Deuteronomy 7 and 3. Why do Israelites break this down like that?
I just got to show you what God says. Nehemiah 13, if I'm not mistaken. Let me find it. In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod, of Ammon, and of Moab, meaning other races, other nations. And their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language, but according to the language of each people. Then I contended with them, and cursed them, and smote certain of them, and plucked off their hair, and made them swear by God, saying, You shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves. That goes back to the law in Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3.
Deuteronomy 7 and 3. Why do Israelites break this down like that?
It is a sin. Interracial marriage is a sin. You might not like it. I know many of our brothers and sisters are descendants of interracial relationships.
Yeah, so a lot of congregations, not all, will go here and say, look, the Israelites can't marry any other race or any other nation, and they'll go here to prove that. But it's a sad thing, because the context literally in verse 1 says it's talking about the Canaanites.
That was done, but we are not. Once we learn this law, we should not go into it again and say, you know what, I'm gonna go get me a white woman. Like when I went to Germany, in Amsterdam, I noticed that a lot of black brothers marry white women.
Deuteronomy 7 and 3. What have you guys heard this means? Deuteronomy 7 and 3.
It says, Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
It is a sin. Interracial marriage is a sin. You might not like it. I know many of our brothers and sisters are descendants of interracial relationships.
But we're not going to add to the Bible and lie and add to the Torah. We're not going to do that. The women and men who were not supposed to be intermarrying with here in verse 3 is the same in verse 1, the 7 Canaanite nations. You understand that? But some groups come here to try to say, look, this is talking about all nations. That is wrong.